English lawyer, Newspeed. Mr. Deputy Speaker, we are unable to introduce the single point tax immediately because of the difficulties involved. If we introduce it, there will be a very large reduction in our revenue. We have to remember that sales tax is our main source of revenue and that it has come to stay. Therefore, we are not in a position to give it up, but we have got to evolve methods which would make the working of this measure easy and not difficult for the people who have to pay the tax. That should be our aim. I would invite honorable members to make concrete suggestions in that direction instead of simply advising the governors to give up this tax or convert it immediately into a single point tax. This year we have given relief in respect of certain articles because we realized the difficulties involved in collecting the sales tax with reference to those articles. Demands are now made that this and that article sound be exempted from sales tax. A suggestion has been made that we should give up sales tax on food grains, but it is a big sum that we were collecting as sales tax on food grains. This tax does not affect the poor sections of the people. Most of our people are agriculturists and live in the villages. They get their wages in the form of food grains. Even when they get their wages in cash, they purchase their foodstuff in the villages, which do not come into the picture of payment of sales tax at all. If we take into account the fact that a large section of the people who are poor are not asked to pay sales tax on foodstuffs, there may not be any criticism against this tax. Coming to the points raised by the representatives of teachers here, I may tell them that they have done their job very well. I would only request them to have some patience. If I am unable to make any spectacular announcements for giving relief to the teachers immediately, it is not because I do not wish to help them. There are certain obstacles standing in the way. Still, we have made a token provision in the budget for granting relief to teachers. In this connection, let me tell honorable members that if I give even a slight increase in the pay of teachers in elementary schools, letter from Secretary to Government Personnel and Administrative Reforms Department, Chennai, to all gets of departments. Sir, the cap in the budget will further widen. Therefore, it is all the more necessary for all honorable members and especially the representatives of the teachers to support me in the taxation measures that I have proposed. As far as possible social service is concerned, the lady member has become an institution in herself of social service, and we are all proud of the great service she has rendered to this state, and certainly nobody can ignore that. Coming to the low paid personnel, there is already acute unemployment and the position is becoming more and more difficult. If we send these persons out, we will be only adding to the number of unemployed persons. Therefore, there is not much scope for retrenchment and reduction of expenditure on that account. I now come to the vexed question of sales tax. Yours faithfully,